Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we are from Dura-Line. Dura-Line is a world's largest manufacturing company for all the infrastructure projects like water pipes, gas pipes, and telecommunication pipes. And we have been offering a very focused solutions, and those focused solutions will be from case-to-case basis and through the application. So we are a total networking solution provider. And with our solutions, and since we are there in the market since 1971, so across the globe, we have moved for more than 200 times by giving the solutions on all the infrastructure projects. Now, when we started somewhere in the year 97, at that time, we started off with the telecommunication revolution. So this revolution which came in, it was, it was very moderate earlier, because since DOT was using the optic fiber cable in a very limited manner, so majority it is the networking was done through the copper cables. And now, when we came with this technology, we came with a technology of producing the ducts, a special kind of a duct, and which will be used as an encasing to the optic fiber cable. And since then, when the switchover was there from the copper cables to the optic fiber cables, the business has substantially grown in past 21 years, and till today, it has grown to a, from 2G level to 3G level, and now we are talking about 4G, and 4G is already implemented, and now we talk about 5G. But still, the connection which we are seeing here is now, is only 1% of the thing have been connected. Now, billions of new devices, connections, and people will come online and in the next few years. Now, it is estimated that by this year, there will be around 3 billion new internet users will be added, around 50 billion connected devices will be added, 300 million new FTTS devices will be added, and 400 million new public hotspot, and also the 5G. Now, with this, we can say that we are just 1% of the total segment of the market. Now, what this new infrastructure talks about, this new infrastructure is being built to expanding digital economy and digital smart cities. Now, for the smart cities to move on, and yesterday also we had a long discussion on the urban mobility, what is important is we have to have infrastructure is in place that is through the conduit, and it should offer us a smart digital solutions. Now, this is one of the classic example which I'm given onto the smart transportation. Now, smart transportation, you can say that it's a key building block for a smart city. Now, if you don't have good roads, good communicating roads, and then the whole life, will not be coming to the one of the expectations what we are looking in from around the world. Now, what are the important factors which plays important role when we talk about the smart transportation is the smart infrastructure. When we talk about smart infrastructure, it should have in place the optic fiber cable. It should have place into those kind of technologies which can not only take the data, but data integration as well, and also the smart services and smart devices which has to be placed so that at any given point of time, the consumer is getting the services to the best of it. Now, along with the technologies which are emerging, another technology which is there, which is fast moving, and FOSA, that is American Fiber Optic Sensing Association, that is also now, which is in place, and they're also insisting that all the utilities which will be underground, whether it is for water, for gas, or for the telecommunication, these have to be sensed, even for the power utilities as well. Now, these have to be sensed. Now the sensing is possible through the optic fiber cable, and for optic fiber cable you require an conduit through which the optic fiber cable is blown through and hooked on to the different devices. Now what are the opportunities in the infrastructure sectors? Now when we talk about the telecommunication itself is, now we are talking about the first mile, and also through we can talk about the NLDs, that's national long distances, but yet we have to do a lot of things onto the last mile connectivity. Now we are the company which provides solutions onto the voice and broadband, FTTS, FTTH, that is fiber to the home, fiber to the curb, fiber to the building. And in building also we offer a lot of solution with respect to the low smoke zero halogens, where we talk about the ISP, that is infrastructure for the inside building. And inside building, it's very important nowadays, why? Because since we have a beautiful apartment, and in this apartment, if the conduit is not a fireproof conduit, doesn't make any sense. Now in US, the standards are very stringent, where they talk about UL 94, UL 2024 for the fire applications. So for those, it is very important that we should have the telecommunication network, which will be a very robust system. Apart from that, water, yes, drinking water pipes made from the polyethylene, that is, picking up the market very fast, considering its own advantages. And also now another segment which is there, that is the power, where we can talk about the national grid, now the distribution network system, and also the dependent distribution network operators. And this power sector can be for the grid. So where we can have the ducting system, where it can be through the power grid, which can be connected through. So that at any given point of time, it is a smart solution. So the outages and also the problems which are likely to happen into the network, these are being sensed earlier, and the immediate solution can be provided onto that. Similarly, there are different markets as well for the infrastructure, that's rail, and also the highways. Highways also we have to, as of now, the toll management areas and also the surveillance or areas are there at a very nascent stage. Now this has to be, the solution has to be built up there with the very smart technologies, and we have that technologies where we can offer not only the networking solutions, but also the solutions with respect to the products and also the sensing technologies. We also have a sensing technologies which can sense that if this failure is likely to happen, it will sense it earlier and gives the signal, so that there are no outages of the network, either in the form of power, water, gas, and also for the telecommunication system. So now, another area which is very important nowadays, considering the threats, that's a smart fencing, whether that is it for the defense, or it is for the private condominiums or private bungalows. The smart fencing, we also have a technology which talks about the sensing for the smart sensing. And also for the airports, we have a lot of products with respect to water, gas, and the telecommunication. Now, when we talk about everything onto this, the cost of utility corridor versus the cost of the road construction. Now, what we have seen that the cost of road construction is almost 94%, whereas the cost of digging is 3% and cost of ductization is 3%. So that you can imagine the major cost is on the construction side, which is almost about 94%. Now, Dura-Line worldwide, we have 21 production plants, 3 R&D centers. Basically, this company is a US-based company. In US, we have 11 plants. In Canada, 2, Europe, 3, and in Oman, that's in Middle East, 1. And in India, we have 3 plants. And also, we have 3 R&D centers. One is in Goa, in India. Second in USA, in Tennessee. And another in Czech Republic, in Europe. And we have 2 academy training academy, where we engage the customers and we impart the training. And these are the 2 centers. One center is in France and another is in Goa, India. Now we have 5 testing facilities across the globe. We have about 1,875 people working worldwide, and almost Last year, we have produced almost 430 million meters of conduit. That's in 2018. 2019 is what about 580 million meters of conduit which we have produced across the globe. Now, we have 3 plants in India. The one facility which is there, that's a facility when we started off in the year 97, that's in Goa, so which caters to the Western market. And then Hyderabad, we have another facility which caters to the South India market. And also in Nimrana, which talks about, which is for the northern part of India. Now, Dura-Line is a very innovative company. We have established in 1971, and since then, we have several products, you name it, either for OSP, outside plant, or ISP, whether in the form of telecommunication or for water or gas. We have a lot of patented products, and now and then, the more focus is onto the research. So we provide the customer the solutions which will be built. It is a customized solution which we always provide, so that, at any given point of time, we provide them the technology which can be fit for the purpose. Now, there are different types of conduits which can be used, and the importance of this technology is we are not only doing the networking, designing, we are producing a product which is unique, which is a patented technology again, which is having a conduit with 2 layer technology, so which is a silicore. And this silicore technology is nothing but, it's a sleek lining inside the duct, which allows the cable movement at a faster rate, so that, the optic fiber cable can be installed at a faster rate. Now, there are different products which are there with respect to different applications, and some of the products are patented already, and these are being used widely in India. We are the partners. We have developed so many projects in India, like MSRDC. In 1997, we have done a project of 150 kilometers from Mumbai-Pune Expressway. And also for the National Quadrilateral, we have done hundreds of kilometers of ductization. And we are also into the power segment. We have developed a new product as well for power. We are having a products which are UL certified, that is for the fire retardancy. It's a wide customer base which we have, and across the globe. And the customer base is almost, we can say, right from the 15 years to 25 years. Now, we are connecting the communities with respect to the smart cities for any kind of infrastructure project. We also have a Fibre Academy at Goa, which is also acting as an PARC, that is Product Application Research Center, so where we impart the training to the customer on utilizing to use the high-grade technology, what are the importance of it, and how it can be used. So we also give them the hands-on experience and also the classroom trainings onto that. We also have a lot of jigs which talks about the technology which can take them to the forefront. From my side, thank you very much.